Hey guys, how's it going? It's John with Gamester81.com. Welcome back. This episode, I want to talk about Retro Magazine. This is a pretty new magazine. It actually came out earlier last year, 2014. Right now, there's only 5 issues out, which I have right here, of course. It comes out once every 2 months, so bi-monthly. And it retails for about $6 an issue, although I believe the digital copy is about $3. You can subscribe to both. I think for a yearly subscription for the 6 issues, it's like $33 US. A little bit more in Canada, just because the exchange rate and shipping, etc. And they do ship international too, as well. What I really like about this magazine is its focus, as the name would hint, is focus on retro gaming. Now, there already is a magazine out there. It's been out for a while called Retro Gaming Magazine, which I have here. A really fantastic magazine. I actually subscribe to it digitally on my iPad. And it's about, again, $3 for a digital copy. However, because it's published in the UK, getting a physical copy here in the States is pretty expensive. You can find them at Barnes & Noble every once in a while. It retails for anywhere from $10 to upwards to $15 an issue, which can get kind of pricey. And if you want to subscribe to this annually for a physical copy, it gets very, very expensive. So I love the issue. They have a lot of great things that they feature in here. Again, because it's based in the UK, they talk about a lot about systems personally that don't really interest me because I didn't grow up with them, like the Spectrum computer. Nothing wrong with a Spectrum computer, but that wasn't a big system here in the States. So a lot of articles about that, a lot about the Amiga, which is a great system as well. But again, didn't really grow up playing the Amiga. So just keep that in mind. And there's a lot of games in here that weren't necessarily released in the States. So that's going back to Retro Magazine. That's why this is cool, because this is a North American publication. The website is readretro.com, which they have news articles on there as well. I'm going to show you kind of a look at the most recent one, issue 5, and we'll kind of go through it, kind of show you what's included. There's a lot of contributors in the gaming community that are involved with this project. Mike Kennedy is the driving force behind Retro Magazine. He actually also runs GameGavel.com, which is a great auction site for gamers. It's kind of like eBay for just gamers, which is awesome. So let's take a closer look at the 5th issue and go from there. I'm going to show you issue number 5, but before I do that, I want to show you what issues came out prior. This is issue number 1, Mighty number 9. I love the artwork, original artwork for every magazine. Pretty cool, high detailed. This is issue number 2, River City Ransom Underground. This is an RPG issue, which talks about RPGs. A really cool article about RPGs. So if you're into that genre, this is definitely an issue for you. You can go on their website and order back issues as well. This is issue number 4. And here's issue number 5. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so here's the cover. And here is the back. Got a nice ad about this NES Remix Ultimate. Came out for the 3DS and the Wii U recently, which is pretty cool. Table of contents. You get an arcade archive, so there's a section about arcades, which is cool. So this particular one is talking about American laser games, Mad Dog McGee or whatever it's called. That game's called. That's talking about that. That's pretty cool. I definitely remember those. This is Pinball. Pinball is actually coming back, which is pretty awesome. Homebrew Haven, so issue about homebrew games. This is Pac-Man 4K for the Atari 2600, I believe. Pretty good game. I actually have that. Game Chasers ad. Many of you guys know the Game Chasers. They're big here on YouTube. Pretty awesome. They put an ad in 8-Bit Evolution. Here is swag bags, some cool things you can purchase. Retro High Five, the 5 best things about the resurrection of a retro. Retro's definitely coming back. Here is the box art. 25 years ago, art was the best way to tug at gamers' heartstrings, and no one did it better than Mr. Tim Boxell. So they interview him, and here's Primal Soup. King of the Jungle, a Donkey Kong Country feature, which is a great game. I love the trilogy. Awesome, awesome series. The new ones are pretty cool too. Mule, or M-U-L-E, whatever. Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. Probably one of my favorite Metroids. A Link to the Past, Nintendo's Ultimate Remix. That's pretty cool. It features games like Kirby Adventure, Excite Bike, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Bros. 1, and you can take characters and put in different games. It's pretty awesome. Console Wars, so it's talking about the plug and plays. So flashbacks, I did reviews on each one of these. Probably the best of these 3 is the Intellivision. Sad to say, the ColecoVision, they could have done a lot better job. And that's my favorite system of the 3. Axiom. Time Spinner. Turtles. Pure Solar or Pure Solar. And I've heard it pronounced different ways. This is a homebrew game that came out for original issue for the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, and then now it's available for, I believe, Steam and other Dreamcast. They did an HD remix recently through Kickstarter. Pretty awesome. Speaking of Kickstarter, that's how this got funded, was through Kickstarter. Super Mario Bros. Wii U. So they do review some modern games as well, which is cool. Because I guess they assume that most people who are into retro games like modern games and vice versa, which is true. Here's the kind of a National Museum of Play. This is kind of a insane collection. So they have like an article section for people who have huge collections. Pretty cool. Here's Collectathon. Collecting Castlevania. Party Report. This is Game Boy. Trip World. Can never say I've played it. NES Nation. Pigskin Games. Some football games. But they put a lot of time and work into this. Pretty cool. Here's even some more old school games, like for the Intellivision and all that good stuff. So, we'll add about the Arcade Expo. And they have a comic book strip, which is pretty sweet. So, that's kind of a brief overview over the issue number 5. I'll put a link to their website. You can check it out if you're interested in subscribing. Definitely the digital subscription works just as well, and those are a little less expensive. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want to stay in touch, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my website, Gamester81.com. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and game on.